it's your girl Chab. Today I'm coming at you with a beauty brand tag. Yes! Today I'm going to be doing the beauty brand tag started by my good Judy, my good friend. Her name is Tara Brooke. Go follow her on her social media. She just started off YouTube. This girl is very smart, very creative. Shout out to you, homegirl. This video is for you, okay? I got tagged by Tara and we're going to be talking about the different questions here about beauty brands. Also, I'm going to do like a get ready with me. I'm going to go out with my family pretty soon here, so I want to get through these questions. I want to put on a face. It's my dad's birthday. Shout out to you, Pilo. Ooh, gonna be 80 again. He's gonna find that funny. So if you want to know my thoughts about the beauty brand tag and how I feel about certain products that I've used, certain products that I've canceled, certain brands that I just don't use, certain brands that I've started with, if you want to know, if you want to get into it, then let's get started. All right, guys. So the first question, it says, think back to when you first started your makeup collection. Are there any brands you used then that you still use today? Well, nice that you asked that question here, okay? One of the first brands that I've used is Urban Decay, and I have it right here right now. And I'm not just using it because, you know, ooh, it was part of the question, but it's because I do use Urban Decay still. Primer Potion especially. I use the Naked palette like constantly. That was one of like the bigger purchases. Also BH Cosmetics, that's one of the brands that I used back then. I don't use any of the makeup now, but I use the brushes, and their brushes I feel like get better and better. A lot of my brushes are from BH Cosmetics. This is from BH Cosmetics. Beautiful, nice, beautiful. Oh, so soft, so smooth. This is another brush. Oh my gosh, these brushes, they're beautiful, they're nice, they're well made, and like I love them. So I use those two brands. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head that I still use that I used back then, but yeah. With Urban Decay, I think kind of getting stale in my opinion, but I do like that new line they have coming out, the Wired. I think that those products are kind of like the dupes or like the newer version of the Electric palette. So I'm pretty excited for that. I might pick it up, who knows? So yeah, let's get on to the next question while I prime my eyes some more with the P. Louise base. Here we go. Eyes are primed. It looked a little crazy, but we're gonna get on to the next question. Follow up, which brands have you moved on from? Pretty easy, pretty simple. By the way, I'm going into my ColourPop Nude Mood palette here. I'm just gonna do a matte look, even though they have some beautiful shimmers in here. Brands that I moved on from, I used to use the Ulta brand a lot. They used to have these kits where it came with X, Y, and Z, like everything under the sun. You had eyeliners, you had lipsticks, you had eyeshadows, and everything like that, and they were like maybe like $20. I bought like multiples of them, and they usually come out during like the holidays, so I used to buy this all the time and just have like a collection of just not so great makeup. I mean, no shade to people who do like it, but at the time that was like my everything. Also Sephora brand too, which I mean, I didn't even really like own any like Maybelline or L'Oreal or CoverGirl or Almay, whatever. I don't own any Almay. I've never owned Almay. I didn't even own like the regular drugstore brands, because when I got introduced to makeup, it was literally like, let's go into Sephora, let's go into Ulta, and I just freaking dove right in. So I don't use Ulta's products anymore just because I don't really like them. And then also with Sephora's brand, I used to use them a lot. I don't use them anymore. Like I like their serum concealers, but then I think they changed them up or whatever, so I don't really use them anymore. Okay, next question, it says, are there any brands you thought were so expensive that you would never buy anything from them, but now consider at least one of their products to be a holy grail? If so, which brand and which product? Girl, the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood, you know what I'm talking about. The Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter for a Superstar Youth Glow. I'm about to put this on my face in a sec after I do my eyes, but like this joint is covered up. It's like the letters are coming off and everything. I have the shade number 2 light. I love it so much. I never thought that I would buy any products from Charlotte Tilbury because I'm just like, she's so bougie, darling. She's so like, wow, like Hollywood. Like we don't even know where that is because we're not on that tax bracket. Well, now I own so many freaking Charlotte Tilbury products here. I just bought like the new lipsticks and stuff. I'm not gonna wear these today, but I wore these in a couple videos, and oof, I love her lipsticks, lip liners and stuff. Like I just want to buy more things because I just, ooh. Next question, it says, what popular brands have you never tried and don't think you ever will? Why? So I can name like maybe 3. One brand that I have never tried is Pure, and Pure is at Ulta. Ulta. They have that popular Love Your Selfie foundation, the 4-in-1, where it's like a concealer and it's a foundation and it has like 100 something shades and stuff. I've never tried before. Everyone that likes it likes full coverage, and I'm just not that girl anymore. And then the other stuff just doesn't tickle my fancy. So House Labs is getting some traction. I think it's becoming more and more popular. I mean, I follow them on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure I am not going to purchase any House Labs stuff. So sorry, Gaga, still stan you, but however, comma, probably won't be buying. Also, Iconic London, I know they started off as indie and now they're like more popular now. Probably not gonna get anything from them. They're the ones that had like those droppity thingies, kind of like the Cover FX highlighting drops. Everyone on Instagram just drops on their face and stuff. Nothing from them also tickles my fancy, so I'm probably not gonna be buying from them. So it's kind of the eyeshadow for the most part. Like I said, it's gonna be matte. Usually I'll add some shimmer and stuff, but I like it. It like brings out the eyes, makes them brighter. While I'm curling my lashes, let's get on to the next question. Okay, number 5, it says, what brand perfectly encapsulates your current makeup aesthetic, girl? Charlotte Tilbury, because it's glamorous, effortless, refined, Hollywood. I don't know, like I love the packaging. It's so luxe. That and like Patrick Ta. It's just so like glam, like not too crazy as far as color goes, because in my everyday I don't wear a ton of color. However, I'm not afraid of color. I will wear color, but I feel like Charlotte Tilbury is just like that everyday woman that's just going out and doing her thing and just being like, you know, that girl. I don't know. I love the packaging. I love the aesthetic. Patrick Ta too. Like, oh my god, some of my favorite stuff is from Patrick Ta. Like lip liner, oh my god, like rose gold gets me, dog. Rose gold gets me. I freaking love that color. Pinks in general, like anything in the pink family, those my favorito. That's that on that. Let's go on to the next question and then we're gonna apply some lashes. Number 6, it says, are there any brands you haven't wanted to try purely because you don't like their packaging? House Labs. Sorry, Gaga. Packaging is not a huge factor for me and stuff. There's like a bunch of brands that I'm just like, this packaging isn't great, but doesn't deter me away from the actual product because I really care about like formulation and how things like look on the skin. It kind of reminds me of, ooh, is this sacrilegious if I say this? Kind of reminds me of Morphe. I'm sorry. Where it's just like, it's not innovative. I feel like pretty much it's very generic and stuff, even though they have like those geometrical looking like liquid eyeshadows and stuff, like cool and everything, but like kind of boring to me. I don't know. I expected more from Gaga. I feel like I'm crapping on House Labs, which I mean, they're not bad. I mean, it doesn't fit my aesthetic. That's all. Anyway, number 7 is there a brand you've only tried because their packaging lured you in? If so, were you happy with the actual product? Ooh, yes. Okay. So fancy bougie brands pretty much is what gets me going. Okay. Freaking Dior always gets me going for some reason. Like their packaging is so sophisticated and luxe. As soon as you see that, you're just like, yes, ma'am. And ooh, like this is just, freaking YSL lipsticks, you know the ones I'm talking about, the Rouge Volumte or whatever, and then just like the regular ones too. Like girl, those things get me going. They have like the intricate packaging. I got 2 shades that I'm never gonna freaking wear, but I own them. I have them, but am I gonna use them? $30 lipsticks? No, because they're too glossy. Your girl prefer either a gloss or a matte lip, okay? And honestly, anything from like Charlotte Tilbury and Patrick Ta. Look at this lash. Oof. Number 8, it says, some would say drugstore and mid-range prices are starting to overlap. What drugstore beauty brands are guilty of making this happen? And what are your thoughts on rising drugstore makeup prices? Freaking Physicians Formula is the biggest culprit. I did a Physicians Formula video recently and I didn't realize that I paid almost $16 for a freaking foundation, and like that's pretty expensive. Like some of the stuff that I would buy in a different brand or whatever, like not even drugstore but like high end, some of their products are around that price, and I'm just like, Physicians Formula, I get it, y'all approved by dermatologists or whatever, allegedly. They're not even like all that in my opinion. There's like stuff that are like definitely bangers and stuff, but there are others that are just, why are you freaking $15 for like a freaking eyeliner? Another brand, NYX Cosmetics, you know, they started off actually really inexpensive. I used to buy their eyeshadows or blushes all the time and I really liked them too, and you know, they were so affordable. They were pretty much anywhere, and their stuff started getting pretty expensive as well. Like, you know, they had those huge palettes, like those Morphe-esque palettes where it's just like 50 colors in one palette for $40, and I'm like, bro, who do you think you are? That is way too much money. Y'all need to chill out. Okay, number 9, it says, with anti-consumerism and an eat the rich mentality starting to take hold in the YouTube beauty space, are there any brands you still feel a loyalty towards? If so, why? So believe it or not, ABH, okay? I know in the comments down below, but ABH, blah, blah, blah. So I know they had like a little bit of color popism. Yeah, I coined that term. By the way, this is Hollywood Flawless Filter for Superstar Youth Club. They did commit color popism for sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy every single one, but I feel like every time they come out with a product, it's always good quality. You could tell, like I don't buy every single palette from them and stuff, but their eyeshadows are always good quality. And like, I don't care what people say about the freaking Subculture palette. I liked it. It was good. Yeah, there was a learning curve to it, but I liked it. They had a lot of collaborations that came out last year. I just feel like their formulations and everything are top notch. I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. I love it. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, every single time they come out with something, it's a banger. A lot of people didn't like the foundation, the very first one, the stick foundation. No one liked that, but I did. But at the time I did have oily skin, so I was like, why is everyone hating this? I don't know. Number 10, have you ever felt betrayed by a brand? If so, what happened? Big culprit for betrayal is freaking Kat Von D. Okay, the name is called Kindness Vegan Discovery Vegan Beauty. Let that sink in real quick, kids. What kind of name is that? Look, Kendo, y'all should have just put in the effort and tried to change the name, get rid of the KVD and stuff, because people are still gonna associate that brand with Kat Von D, even though she's not making any more money from that brand. Just saying. However, comma, okay, I felt like a little let down because that brand was kind of like for the weirdos, for the people out there that like wanted to try color, that wanted to like a little more edgier products. Their eyeliner, the tattoo liner at the time, was like one of the best, you know what I'm saying? And so like people kind of look to that brand. I look to that brand and stuff, and I mean, I had some really good favorites in there. They were the first, I think, around to make their liquid lipsticks and stuff in like funky, cool, different colors, and you know, I was vibing with that. I was like, yo, let's go. But then all this stuff came out of her being anti-Semitic and not vaccinating her kids. Just a lot of shady stuff going on with her, and like I just regressed. I just went backwards and I was like, no ma'am. And so I just completely stopped using her. One of my favorite products from Kat Von D was the freaking Signature Precision brow pencil. I love that pencil so much because it was flat, it was really, really tiny, and it just made like the most beautiful hairs without having to use a liquid pen. And that's what I look for when I'm looking at brow pencils. And that joke was just like, I could not support something like that. And I know people were like questioning me about like supporting Jeffree Star and things like that, and I'm not gonna get into that. I mean, you could support whoever you want. I could support whoever I want. I'm not buying his new palette, that's for sure. By the way, this is, oh my gosh, I spent so much money on this, but I love it so much. Oh my god, this is the Ambient Lighting Powder Bronzer in the shade Radiant Bronze Light. Look at that forehead, giving you freaking bronzer helmet head realness. Next question, we're getting through these. Number 11 says, are there any brands that you feel give off exclusivity vibes, making you feel like you aren't cool or pretty enough to buy from? If so, which brand and why? Some people gonna hate me for this. So one brand I used to feel about that brand, but I don't feel that way about this brand anymore, is Glossier. What? Chab, but you just did a Glossier video. I know, guys, I know, okay? Back then, like when Glossier came out, I was like, I was a full coverage biatch, okay? I didn't want to do natural skin. I didn't want to do like, I mean, I'm kind of full coverage right now if you ask me, but I didn't want to do, you know, natural skin. I didn't want to do like, you know, let my rosacea peek through and stuff. No natural. I want to make sure that everything is blocked out. Geometric brows. I don't want anyone to know my secret. And now definitely my makeup style has changed, but when Glossier came out, I wasn't that type of girl. I felt like it was for that cool California girl, that sun-kissed girl that was just like, I'm just gonna put on some mascara and some brow gel and just go out. Like, I'm not that girl. I need some highlighter. I need a full full brow. That was the type of girl. I'm still that type of girl, if you ask me. I felt like it was just too cool for me, just because, you know, everyone was perfect. They were like beautiful models with beautiful freckles and things, and I just wasn't that type of girl. But now, I mean, I don't feel that way anymore, and I don't feel that way about any other brand. At the end of the day, makeup is for everybody. The only thing is, like, you know, luxury brands, those, if anything, feel more exclusive because number one, shade range, you know, is whack, and number two, I'm not on that tax bracket, sis, and that's that on that as well. The next question, okay, which is worse, choice fatigue, exhaustion of too many makeup releases, or a lackluster quarterly launch from a brand you're typically excited about? I feel like a lackluster of quarterly launches, I think, is worse. I don't have choice fatigue when it comes to like too many products coming out and stuff, because at the end of the day, I'm very particular about brands and products that I like, and even stuff that I review on my channel. I guess some products I'll pick out because I think that they'll be nice and good for my collection. And then there's some stuff that people ask me to review. I don't know if they'll flop or not. I just test them out, I try it out, and then I just freaking tell you if I like it or not. But I never had a problem of like, oh my god, there's too many. I feel like that's like a makeup influencer, like those famous people. I think that's their type of problem with, I don't get anything for free, sis. Everything I review on my channel, I pay for. And I mean, who knows if that'll change in the future. I don't have that problem where I'm just like, what do I review? What do I do? Because at the end of the day, like whatever comes out, I want it to be interesting because I want to buy it and own it and be like, yo, I'm happy that this is in my collection because I have a good product in my collection. I don't know, lately I just haven't been too excited about stuff. If you watch my beauty room tour video, link up above, you know I have a lot of palettes, and now I'm at that point where I'm like, if something else comes out that's a palette, probably not gonna get it. Do I need another one? Absolutely not. Are you proud of me now, dad? Okay, my brows are wonky, whatever. I don't care at this point. Let's go into the next question. Okay, number 13 says, have brand trips or sponsor videos ever made you actually interested in a product / beauty launch that brand was promoting? Absolutely not, especially not brand trips, okay? Let me tell you that right now. I mean, take me on a brand trip and maybe I'll think about buying your product, but when you take influencers out and they're like on the beach posing with something, I'm looking at the beach, I'm not looking at the product. I don't give a crap. So when they're tripping with Tarte or whatever, they be tripping if they thinking I'm gonna buy their product. Absolutely not. I'm not on that tax bracket, guys. But if you want to send me on a trip, my business email is in the comments down below. Now, when it comes to sponsored videos and stuff, I understand, you know, beauty influencers trying to get their coins, people just trying to make their money. Usually, I don't buy anything sponsored from a video, and it's not because of the influencer, because again, they're just trying to make their coin. But a lot of times, when brands sponsor, it's because they need more traction for show. If you know a product is good, you're not gonna advertise it because you know it's good. All these luxury products, when's the last time you seen a Your Skin ad? Never, right? Because you know it's good, you know it's luxury, you know it's the brand and stuff. There are some beauty influencers that I do trust that have sponsorships and things, and you know, usually I don't buy from them, period. Usually I just look at whatever I like and I just go buy it. I guess find that core audience that you really trust and you know that's gonna be real with you. At the end of the day, trust no one. Number 14, it says, are there any indie brands you hope to see sold at Ulta or Sephora in the future? So two kind of speak to me. Cosmetics, definitely, because I'm vibing with the aesthetic. I love that. I want to go for it. I want to buy some stuff, but also I feel kind of weird about buying things online. I've always been that type of girl where I just want to buy things online because I'm scared. I don't know if it's going to be good for me or not. Even though the Glossier stuff kind of freaked me out because I was like, this is going to be my shade. I don't really buy foundations and things online. Alamar Cosmetics, like I heard really great things about their eyeshadows, and then they're coming out with bronzers and stuff. Girl, love me some bronzers, that's for sure. By the way, this is the Butter Gloss in the shade Bit of Honey. Shout out to you, girl. It's like my lip color, but like better. Last question. If you could give any beauty brand a rebranding, which brand would it be and what elements of the brand would you modify? Just Kat Von D. Like, what brand would I modify? Freaking Kat Von D. Just change the name. KVD Beauty. Literally the name, okay? Kindness, vegan, discovery, vegan, beauty. Hello? Come on. Say that 10 times. Your head will turn. Change the name, change everything about it and stuff. I mean, you could keep the whole like tattoo aesthetic aesthetic, the intricacies and the, you know, design and everything, but just change the name, change some of the stuff, and like the new stuff that's rolling out better not be the same. I'll let you know that right now, better not be the same. Also, NYX Cosmetics, if there can be some kind of cohesion within the brand, because they have so many different product lines within the brand that it's like there's a lot going on. There's a lot of colors, there's a lot of letters and things like that. There's one thing that deters me away from NYX Cosmetics is that it almost looks like kid makeup, like everything is like clear packaging with huge Comic Sans font. I'm exaggerating, but like just like the whole branding for NYX Cosmetics, if they can refine it and change it and make it a little more luxe and stuff, since they want to hike up the prices, then I think you should spend a little bit of coins on that. That's it for me here. I answered all 15 questions and I got a full face on. You see this? Ooh, yes. I'm going to eat some sushi. All right, guys. So that's a beauty brand tag. Let me know in the comments down below. Is there any tags that you want me to do? Definitely go check out my girl, Tara Brooke. Here is her social media again. Definitely go check her out. I think this is really creative. I really like this tag a lot. I definitely recommend that you go check out her channel. Let me know in the comments down below. Is there a tag you want me to do? Is there a product you want me to review? Just what do you want me to do, guys? But anyway, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and follow me on all these social medias down below right here. And ding ding, hit the notification bell because your girl make new videos every Friday. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or what you would like to see next. As always, thank you for watching. Bye. So this brand, today I'm gonna be doing the beauty brand tail. I know brands that I've used that I did a physician's let me read that again. That's her brand and stuff. I feel like I'm crap. Oh, I was about to say a bad word.